Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Keke, and as you know, I am a huge 90s lover, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about my outfit, how the 90s inspired it, and of course, what specifics I love about the 90s. Okay, so today I have a full custom look, except for the shoes and my Dior bandana. But pretty much, the 90s, I realized that a lot of the people that I loved in style or fashion were making custom looks. Like when I think about TLC, or I think about ELLE, or even in the early 2000s, Ashanti, Destiny's Child, of course, a lot of their looks were extremely custom made and they were always coordinating. So for me, I think that was something I really loved growing up, and I didn't want to have to let go of it just because the 90s were over. So once I got to the place where I could start customizing my own looks, that's what really became important to me, because I wanted to make sure that when someone saw me, they were getting me completely, like I could express myself in the most individual form. And then, of course, I always love the accessories. Again, accessories to me really make something very personal to you. So whether it's sunglasses, or it's a watch, or it's a belt, or it's a bandana, or a hat, or a hoodie, whatever, I feel like those little things always can make it, again, more you and really give them that look. The way that they did in the 90s, the girls would be super duper sporty, but still be giving you complete and utter glam with their hair and their makeup. Like the face would be beat to the nines, the hair would be curled to figure eights, and then they would be giving you some sporty type style look. And I always loved that because I've always been a bit of a tom girl. And I call it tom girl because it's like, yeah, I can hang with the boys and I like to be moving and grooving. I like to be able to play and be comfortable, but at the same time, I'm still trying to serve you, honey. So up top, I have this custom bandeau type top with these suspenders holding it up. Nice little cute detail. And then I have going on with these like kind of casual jean, like kind of dancer pants, I call them. I have going up the side the same material from the top, going down the side, giving you that coordination, making it very specific, as well as the drawstring right here in the middle, And then, of course, with my shoes, I thought to just bring it all together on those gold little hints. These gold shoes would be amazing. And then my sunglasses was a last-minute deal. I asked my mom, like, is this too much? Are we just on the mark? Where we going? Is it J-Lo or is it? So that kind of topped it off for me, and as well as the bandana, which is I got from Paris. Guys, I went to Paris for my first time when I was filming in Berlin. And first of all, the food was unbelievable. Secondly, the fashion was enough to break my pockets for years to come. So I had to just, take my bandana and get out of there. I really think being able to be free in what you wear and really making it your own and not really caring what other people have to say, it gives you so much freedom and really makes you own it because it's you and you've made it for you. It's like kind of like a little very creative form of self-love. I do think that because growing up I saw the 90s fashion, that I think when you're young and you seeing older kids, what they're wearing and what they're doing, you automatically like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to wear that. But what you don't realize is as you get older, style changes, trends change. And so by the time I got the age to wear all the stuff that I saw my cousins and aunts and everybody wearing, I was like, oh dang, it's out of style. So I do think a part of the nostalgic feeling of just like being a little girl and wanting to indulge in some of these things add on to the reason why I like 90s fashion. But then I also think in general, it was an era where people were really just doing what they wanted to do. The aspect of not being totally on the mark that the 90s had was really dope to me. Like Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake on the carpet with the jean wear, that was a moment. You can't take that away from them. Hands down. Well, the thing is, I love everybody, right? I'm not trying to pick favorites, but definitely my favorite fashion icon in the 90s and period is ELLE. And the reason why is because she was so consistent in her fashion and her style. Even as she went from being the younger girl that was wearing the baggy pants and the crop tops and became more sultry and sexy, I still felt such a genuine and authentic evolution in her fashion and style. She was that cool chick next door, that girl that everybody in the neighborhood loved and adored. It was very real and natural, but at the same time, from every designer you could think of, they wanted to work with her. They wanted to create things for her because it was so authentic. So I love her for that, her consistency and her just individuality in that sense. And then of course I love TLC. They made being like dressing up like dudes really cool. Like I love being able to see women say, yes, I can rock the same things that guys can wear and I'll have every girl wearing it. Same thing with, like I said, with Destiny's Child or Ashanti. Just the fact that they were being themselves and trying something different. The fact that Beyonce's mom was designing their group stuff, I mean, I think that type of stuff is cool because you're making it your own. You know, you're making it your own. I think that's really important when it comes to style. So as you guys know, it's your girl Keke, and even though the 90s are over, we can take some of the trends with us and leave some of them behind, but we can always take the sentiment that I love most about the 90s, which is the ability to be yourself authentically, to try new things and not be afraid what other people are gonna say. And that's why I teamed up with ELLE for Fashion for All, because it is for all.